coffee. Oh, I don't even know what day this is. All right, I think I wrote it down just to remind myself. Wake up, make coffee, make a to-do list, check off the first items. Oh, now I gotta make a video. Oh, I don't think I can do this. Thank you. Hey! Hello, buckaroos and buckarettes. That's not a good way to start. They don't even know what that is. Hello. Hi. You might remember me. I'm your professor for History 338, the 60s, Dr. Lendell Calder. And I want to welcome you to week... I have no idea what week this is. This isn't a very good start either. I need some music. What do I got dialed up here? Oh, this is perfect.
In this dirty old part of the city where the sun refused to shine, people tell me there ain't no use in trying.
Recognize this?
Now, my girl, you're so young and pretty, and one thing I know is true, you'll be dead before your time is due. I know. Watch my daddy in bed at night. Watch his hand been turning straight. He's been working and slaving his life away. Oh, yes, I know. He's been working so hard. I've been working too, baby. Every night and day. Yeah. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and
That's Eric Burden and the Animals with their 1965 hit, We Gotta Get Out of This Place. And you will never in a million years guess who wrote this song. It was Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil, who also wrote You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin' for the Righteous Brothers. In fact, they intended this song to go to the Righteous Brothers, but it didn't happen. The Animals got to it first and became the first to record. They rewrote the opening stanza so that it wouldn't be a love song anymore, or a song about busted love. And in the opening lines of the song now, we get locational references to where the Animals came from in Newcastle, England. Rock critics credit this song with causing rock and roll music to take a new direction. Before this, most rock songs were about love or busted love. But now, in this song, we have rock musicians trying to express the consciousness of an entire generation. And they came close to succeeding. The song went to number 2 in the United Kingdom and was, I think, number 16 on the American charts. But its popularity probably transcended any of its success in radio play, because from 1965 on, every single high school graduation party had to feature this song. Lots of groups could identify with We Gotta Get Out of This Place. High school seniors, kids living in small towns, But the group that adopted the song and made it really almost uniquely their own were members of the United States Armed Forces. In a survey taken of veterans of the Vietnam War, this was named as the most popular song of the war among America's fighting men. It was the most often requested song on United States Army radio, and you can certainly imagine why. When Bruce Springsteen was at the South by Southwest Festival in 2012, he gave one of the keynote talks. He walked onto stage with a guitar, sat down, and played an abbreviated version of "We Gotta Get Out of This Place." Then Springsteen said, "That's it, folks. This is every song I've ever recorded. Born in the USA, all of them is basically already done when the Animals sang, 'We Gotta Get Out of This Place.'" All right, I don't have very much for you this week in the Week 10, is it Week 10? Yeah, Week 10 message. First, let me address those of you who are doing the oral history research project. You're busy reading secondary sources, getting ready for the Step It Up research assignment number 3, and doing follow-up interviews with your interviewees. The only thing I want to say at this point is don't sweat the deadline on the Step It Up number 3. I understand that there are going to be problems with getting those secondary sources ordered through Amazon. The libraries are closed pretty much and not very helpful to most of us at this point. So I know that there are delays. We're just going to do the best we can. Please reach out to me if you need help in finding a secondary source or more sources than what you already have. And there are some solutions and workarounds for books that are difficult to get. You just need to ask me for help. As far as the deadline on the research assignment goes, when you can. We've got 4 more weeks of school, 4 more weeks to work on this project, and I just going to expect you to do the best you can and organize your time under the constraints that you've got at home. Okay, for those of you doing coursework, I enjoyed reading your questions last week. I've been kind of slow. Everything on my end, I think, has been slow because I'm finding it difficult to stay up with the work my students are doing. I was so naive about this. I thought, it'll take 3 days of my week to work on the 2 courses that I'm teaching, and then I'll have 2 days a week to do my own historical research and stuff. Yeah, that hasn't happened. What is happening is I'm working all day, every day, on the weekends, just trying to stay up with the work my students are doing, and to create the Moodle assignments and blah blah blah. It's just everything is so slow in this remote environment. So I'm doing the best I can, just as I know you are too. So if you're doing the coursework, I thought everybody did a good job last week of keeping up. This week we've got a couple of films to watch as we continue our exploration of what the Vietnam War was like for soldiers. And then we'll turn and examine what the anti-war movement thought about the war, and as we talk about the war at home. Thanks for your questions. Do remember to post your questions to the Moodle forum for questions, and then to go back and answer at least one other person's question with some thought of your own based on what you've read. And if you have ideas for other things we might do, there are about 7 of you doing coursework. I'm all ears. For example, I'll just throw this out. Would you like to meet us 7 for a Google Hangout meeting where we talk about something? That might be a more doable that might be a more doable assignment with just 7 of us than if it were all 28 people in the course trying to do it. Give me some feedback on that, or feedback on anything. I really, really miss not hearing from you guys. It just seems like everything I do goes out into the void, and I don't get any. I don't have your faces to look at. Don't have anybody to talk to after class. All the things we normally have when we're face to face aren't here now, and I miss it. Hang in there, and I'll be talking to you one way or the other over the next week. Bye.